All right, y'all. It is that time in the show when I get to take your calls, hear your stories, and answer your questions, which I absolutely love to do. So we are going to go to Charlotte, North Carolina with Christy. Hey, Christy, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Not too much. So my question for you today is, how do I manage my money in my business? Would I follow the baby steps?
Okay, let's talk about it. What is your business?
So I help realtors build processes and systems for their business, and I do it all over the East Coast.
Okay, cool. So this is your full-time business?
Yes.
Your only source of income?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Now talk to me about your personal finances. Do you have debt?
No, I do not.
Okay. Do you have a fully funded emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of your personal expenses in a savings account that you can access?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Well, you are just trucking along then, Christy. Are you investing 15%?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. So that would be your next step. When you said, do you follow the baby steps? Here's how I want you to look at it. You have your personal finances that you would manage like you would even if you had a full-time job with a salary and a steady paycheck. You take that income, you're going to budget it every single month. We recommend the Every Dollar app through Ramsey Plus, where you give every dollar a name, you tell your money where to go, you plan for all your expenses from food, shopping, electricity, mortgage payment, anything that you have. And you want to budget your money as you work through what we call the baby steps. So you are on baby step 4 right now, which would be where you begin investing. Now, this is not something I want you to do by yourself. I don't do it by myself. My husband and I sit down with an investment professional. We actually have an entire team of people that you can find at RamseySolutions.com that will walk you through what investments you're going to look into, how you're going to invest, where the money goes, how the money grows, what you need to look for. They're going to have the heart of a teacher, and they're going to explain all of this to you, because this amount of money, as you start investing, especially now that you don't have any debt and you're going to start early, could grow into a lot of money. So you need to understand where it is, how it's growing, and what to expect in that type of thing. So what you want to do is you want to go to RamseySolutions.com. You want to sit down with one of our SmartVestor pros. They will walk you through how to look for your investments, and they will actually walk you through doing that for you. They will help show you how to allocate your money. Now, do you have any kids, Christy?
No, I do not.
Okay. And do you own your home?
So I am renting currently.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23, Christy. 23. You got your own business. You're debt-free. You're amazing. You're doing incredible. Okay, here's one thing I would say. So because of your age, you're possibly going to experience some major life changes in the next 10 years. You may buy a home, you may get married, you may have kids, all these things. So that will slightly change the baby steps, meaning you might start to save up to put a down payment on a house. So if I were you, I would start allocating money. In addition to your investments, I would allocate money that you're going into a savings account for a down payment above and beyond your emergency fund. And then, of course, a wedding. If you decide to get married, if you have kids in the future, you will then begin to fund their college. But you're not there yet. Right now, all you're going to look into is investing 15% of your income into a mutual fund, into a retirement account. And an investment professional can help you do that. And then if I were you, I would save up for the house. Now, for the business, let's talk about the business really quickly. The business, I want you to look at the business as a separate person. Yes, it's yours, but you want to treat everything completely separately. So you need a checking account, a savings account, an emergency fund. You need everything for the business completely separate. And that's going to make it a lot easier on you when you're filing taxes, keeping records, all of that good stuff. And it's just going to have you help you have a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the business. So if you haven't already, go ahead and set up those separate accounts. And then you're going to budget for your business just like you budget in your personal life. The only difference is in your personal finances, when you're setting a budget, you have the past 2, 3, 6 months to look at for some type of gauge of, okay, I spend about this much on groceries, or I spend about this much on gas. So you have something to go on. In your business, you're going to have that as well. But with a business, you might have more seasonality. You might have more of a roller coaster. It might change more year over year than your personal finances do. So just think of the business budget as more of a projection, more of a guess, more of a goal, an educated guess or a goal that you're going to work toward, not so much a budget in your personal finances that you're going to stick to. So it's a little bit more flexible in the business since there are more variables and definitely some things that can change. But you're doing amazing. You're already doing so many of the things that you need to do to set yourself up for success. Just keep your business finances completely separate, work on investing, and then save up to buy a home. And you're going to be, Christy, if you do this, you are going to be set up for your life. You are going to be so successful, so wealthy, and you're going to have all the options in the world to do anything you want to do. And so well done. Congratulations on doing such a great job.